aspirants. I'm Indumati Karthikeyan from Inkar IAS Academy. Today we are going to discuss about the 17th January current affairs. The topic taken from the Delhi edition. The topic is the impact of rupee weakening. The topic comes under our main topic GS3 Indian economy and issues relating to the planning, mobilization, resources, growth, development and employment. Why in the news? A weaker rupee can boost export competitiveness while making imports costlier. Similarly, when the rupee slide into a lifetime low against the dollar, that students studying overseas, especially in US university and individuals planning to travel abroad will be affected. On Tuesday, the rupee closed at 86.62 provisional against the US dollar. When the rupee falls, it becomes weaker compared to the dollar, meaning more rupees are required to buy a single dollar than before. A weaker rupee can boost the export competitiveness, but while making the import costlier. What is depreciation? First of all, we must know about the depreciation. What is currency depreciation? Is a fall in the value of the currency in a floating exchange rate system. That is, rupee depreciation means the rupee has become less valuable with respect to the dollar. First of all, it means the rupee now weaker than what it is used to be earlier. For example, that USD 1 is equal to rupees 70. Now the USD 1 is equal to rupees 77. That implying rupee has depreciated related to the dollar. That is, takes a more rupee to purchase a dollar. This is a depreciation. What is the impact of depreciation of Indian rupee? First of all, we have both positive and negative impact. The positive impact, that weaker rupee should theoretically give a boost of Indian exports, but in an environment unnecessary weak global demand, a fall in the external value of rupee may not translate into higher exports. And negative thing is it poses risk of imported inflation. That is, make it difficult to central bank to maintain interest rate at a record low for longer. India meets more than 2/3 of the domestic oil requirement through imports. India is also one of the top importers of the edible oils. A weaker currency further escalates imported edible oil prices and lead to a higher food inflation. What are the important factors which influence the rupee depreciation? First is balance of trade, inflation, interest rate, foreign investment, political stability. That is, there is a many causes. That is a high inflation target. Currently, RBI has an inflation target of 4%. That persistent inflation weakens the value of rupee, causing its depreciation. And food price inflation has found it's difficult to meet the accepted inflation target rate, mostly due to the big rise in food. And also there is a competitiveness in export. A decline of Indian competitiveness in production and exports weaken the rupee, and factors such as high production costs, regularity hurdles, and also inadequate infrastructure which contribute the reduced export performance. First of all, we must how to control the rupee depreciation. That is a reducing inflation target. It shifts from 4% inflation target to 3% target next year, when inflation targeting will be up for review. The reduced inflation target is also described for the less level, and that is a need of amend and mandate under inflation targeting. And also we need to controlling the money supply. RBI must regulate the issuance of the money to control the inflation for a long time. And also we need to reducing the food price inflation, but forming a policy of more free trade in food, and also calibrated policy of procurement reserves, timely distribution, and counter cyclical tax subsidy schemes. These are the things which is required. And also there is a enhancing the export competitiveness. We need to enhance our competitiveness and simplifying the regulatory framework, removing the entry barriers. And also there is a role of RBI is also important. That is, intervene the currency market, but do the only so when it is absolutely necessary. It is also consistent with the flexible inflation targeting, also important. This is the main rupee depreciation reason. Currency depreciation is a normal economic phenomena, but we can have significant macroeconomic implication that depending on its severity and duration. Thank you so much.